My next question for you guys, and I'm just really interested in this answer, like, what's been your favorite class in graphic design? Trinity, do you have an answer for that one?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to like remember all the classes we've taken.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
all of them.
it's been a lot.
It's been a lot.
Actually, I really enjoyed it. Like, it wasn't my favorite, but like I did really enjoy history with Jamie. Jamie, yeah, Jamie is an amazing professor. She's an amazing like teacher. Jamie Mahoney, she is like one of the teachers you guys will get to meet and walk with throughout your like time at VCU. She is like just phenomenal. She knows so much about graphic design, and I like history as well. So I think it was just fun for me to like learn about, even though it was a bit boring. But like for the most part, it was
I hope
like
Jamie watches this and sends you an email.
no, like she made it fun. Like history
Yeah.
can be boring, but she made like everything we were talking about
I thought
fun.
it was pretty cool, but
Yeah, she made it quite fun. So just like learning that from her, I think was like the best experience. That one of the best experiences I had as far as class goes. And then I guess favorite class, I think I enjoyed print 1 and then print 2. For me, my junior year, we all took print 1 and we made like wrapping paper, we made tote bags, we also made like a book at the end of the year, like a publication with all the students, which was like, really fun. And then for print 2, 2 out of 3 of the classes had a print fair, and by far the print fair was the best thing I've ever done by far. We were able to like kind of set it up like a New York style print fair. Every student had their own individual tables. We made like our own individual kind of like publication style type thing, and made work based on that publication and based on those like values that it had. And that was a great experience. We had people come around to each table.
You also like made some money.
No, yeah, we made some money. Like, it was so fun. Like,
Trinity made some money. I did not make that much. Trinity made some money.
No, it was so fun. Like, we were able to sell the work we made, posters, books. Like, I made hats, I made comic books. Like, by far, that, like, I think graphic design should continue doing print fairs with students, because that was by far the best experience I've had in graphic design. Shout out to Kelsey, and shout out to Nancy.
Yeah. I guess going off of that, I think my favorite class, I think I have like 4, and I'll list them.
One. No.
Okay, so my 4 favorite classes are print 1, also with Jamie. I love that because, like Trinity said, we made like tote bags, which some people like screen printed. We used the fabric printer. We learned how to like do like ready for print, like kind of print production a little bit with the wrapping paper. We printed the final books on the risograph, which is like a kind of photocopier screen print hybrid kind of thing, which is really cool. So I think that was really cool because Jamie when we letterpress the covers, so it was just like a way to like kind of show you like all of the different like print productions. And I'm not sure that they still have that class, but like you'll still learn those things. But I think like my favorite class was experimental letterpress with Jamie Mahoney, Soul of the Earth. And that was like a class where we spent all the time in the letterpress studio, which if you have visited VCU or will hopefully visit sooner than later, we have a huge letterpress studio, which is just like movable type print production, and it's really, really cool, really satisfying, really therapeutic. But something that was cool about that class is that like you're using these machines, but you're using like the Type S form, which is like, I think something that VCU graphic design really like drives in, and just like using like image making, but also like language and like what that means. With this class, we just made like really beautiful prints using the machines, like the Vandercook letterpress like presses. And I think that was really cool because it was very experimental. Like we tried like so many different like techniques just for like printmaking. And then I guess the other 2 classes are like I guess bookbinding also with Jamie, and well, book arts. But we did a lot of like, bookbinding and just like we did paper making and like all these cool like analog things. And then letterpress with Heidi. I think those were like my favorite classes. Yeah. What are your favorites, Colleen?
My favorite, and I feel like I say it time and again, but it really did change like the course of where I was going, was an elective graphic design class with Nancy Mutiti, who's one of the coolest, most innovative and just like knowledgeable professors in the department. I feel like she had this elective class called Design Activism, and what it was, I was a junior at the time, but it was elective, so it was juniors and seniors were able to do it, and it was my first time. I think it was the fall of my junior year. So I had just come out of cohorts, ready to kind of start your junior year, which is, I don't know how you guys feel, but like I felt like junior year was kind of the year where I really dug into what I wanted to do as a designer. I felt like we had a lot of the base down from AFO and then sophomore year. And then junior year, all of a sudden people were like, okay, do some work. And did I do some work? I still feel tired from that year. But anyway, and Nancy's one of the reasons I still feel tired. If you're watching this, tired me out. So design activism was awesome, though. It was one of the times where I got to take an entire semester and work on one project, and really changed the way I worked, because I realized that in my process, I really want to start with research first and then design. In other classes, I didn't have the longer time period, and I just was trying to like start like all the other kids, like just go straight onto InDesign or go straight onto Photoshop, but it wasn't really working. It wasn't going as well as if I just took some time, did some writing, did some sketching, really thought about it, and then like executed it. Yeah, super big change in my life. And I would also like to quick shout out that, can you do independent studies your junior year? I think so. Maybe just senior year?
Yeah,
I don't think so. Whenever you get to it. Highly recommend taking an independent study with any of the professors. I'm taking mine right now with David Shields. He's
Same.
watching this. Oh yeah, you are too. He's watching it. You're the best. Hope there's one tear coming out of one single tear. But I really appreciate, like the support from the professors. And I know that my roommate Carissa is on her second semester of independent study with Nicole, actually, and she's just been like blowing through, I think, learning how to use Adobe After Effects or Adobe Premiere, or like animating, and they're really doing some crazy stuff. David and I are we're kind of like writing research proposals and grant stuff, like we're kind of chilling a little bit, but Carissa's really doing something.
Yeah, you can really like do whatever you want, and like all of the professors have like so many specialties. Like they can all do a lot, but a lot of them like love to like show people like, I don't know, different things. So like go to a professor when you're in the department and just be like, do you do this, or do you know who does this, who you can point me to, and like someone will help you. And that's definitely like speaking for our future, but like it really is cool. Like I really love our professors, and like they really make it like such a great program. So yeah, quick shout out.
Trinity, what are you working on? Just really quick.
Good question. No, like I'm working on, so independent studies are great. Colleen said it correct. I am working with David Schultz. He is a great person to have an independent study with. For the most part, I've been confused for a little while, and he has like actually helped me like calm me down, be like, yo, it's cool, like it's okay to be confused, like that's why I'm here. So right now I am working on I'm using like the famous cartoon Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I am like making it into like a kind of a concept about personal expression and individuality, and I am redesigning that and redesigning people I've interviewed and making them into characters, and like using their personal experiences and making a giant publication off of that.
Cool.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
That's awesome.
Great.
No, it's fun. It's fun though. It took me a while to get to it, but yeah, it's fun.